Hi, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Long Beach, California. You can see the beach right here behind me and the fan zone where there's lots of cool music that Wyatt is probably the only one that's young enough to actually know what these tunes are, although Nolen is claiming he knows what these tunes are. My name's Danny Peters. I'm here with Wyatt Watson and Bryan, Timothy, Dale, Nolen. And this is... And this is a pre-PRC before the big race tomorrow. So I want to talk a little bit about the action we've seen here today. Going to start with you, Wyatt. We saw a Andretti lockout with Kyle Kirkwood and Colton Herta on the front row.
Yeah, honestly, all three of the Andretti Global Hondas were doing really well at qualifying. Also, Marcus Ericsson gets into the Fast Six, gets a top 5 start for that team. Andretti Global looks really strong going into this race. They're going to be matched by Alex Palou that is starting third, and he's looking for 3 in a row. But Andretti's looking great for this race. Marcus Ericsson said earlier in this week that this is his favorite track to go to. He's really poised to see what happens on Sunday. Herta felt good about his qualifying as well. Looks strong. He's really good on the street courses as well with his Toronto win last season. We'll see if he can convert that into a Long Beach victory for the 50th running. But Kyle Kirkwood has won here. His 2023 win. He backs it up this week with a pole, and he looked really fast throughout the qualifying session. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone can stop number 27.
Well, that was a Stephen Stumpf answer there, so that was great, full of facts and detail. But you mentioned Alex Palou, who is looking to go 3 for 3 to start the season. What do you think Palou's chances are for tomorrow?
I'm going to bring in a Steven Stat corner for the first time since 2020. He's going to try and make it 3 in a row since Mr. Iceman, Scott Dixon. I mean, listen, third is tough, but I mean, is there anyone that can beat him? I mean, he was dominant in St. Pete, dominant in Thermal. If I was a betting man, I know this guy since he hosts a betting podcast, Through the Gears, available on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, and Frontstretch.com. Thank you, I appreciate that. I would pick him, but there are a couple other people. Kyle Kirkwood, like you said, White, is very, very good. He won here, like you said, in 2022. Watch out for him. But it's really hard not to pick Alex Palou. He's going to be up there. Will he win? I'm not sure, but definitely keep your eye on him.
One driver who had a difficult day today was Christian Lundgaard, wrecking in Q2 quali. I'm getting my Formula One IndyCar all mixed up here. Talk a little bit about him. He's obviously opened the season well with a 3rd place and an 8th place. But what did you see of that wreck today?
Well, he hit the tire barrier on the course, and he was looking fast in Q1. And Lundgaard felt like he's meshed well with this McLaren team so far, and he looked like he was poised for at least a top 5 run. It would have been tough to beat Palou in the 2 Andretti Autosport cars in this session, but Lundgaard unfortunately goes in the wall. Now he starts from 12th. That is a tough task for Arrow McLaren, who looked really fast. Nolen Siegel, I'll give him a shout out. He was fastest in practice 2. He looked fast even in Q1. But the wreck from Lundgaard really screwed a lot of Chevrolets in that Q2, and they weren't able to advance and try to get a lap to challenge most of those Hondas. It was a lot, and also Meyer Shank with Felix Rosenquist got into the Fast Six again, extending his top 10 starting streak as well.
6 in a row, top 10 streak.
You really are killing it with the stats on this pre-PRC, but... this week on Frontstretch.com, Alex Gintz wrote an article previewing this race, and he talked about, Gincy, as we like to call him, he talked about how outside of the Borg Warner and the Indy 500, this is the race, this is the trophy that the drivers most want to pick. Bryan, can I call you Bryan? It sounds weird, doesn't it? Nolen, you're here at the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach for the first time. What are your thoughts of the experience? What you've seen so far? What's kind of stuck out to you?
I mean, this is more than just a race. This is like an event. There's like so many. There's so many activations. I mean, there's a smorgasbord of sponsorships here. There's IndyCar memorabilia. There's retro memorabilia, and then just like, I mean, the paddock is like right heart in the middle of everything in between. It's awesome. Like, you had Stadium Super Trucks here, IMSA here, IndyCar here, some sport car event happening right here that I don't even know. I mean, there's so many different things that are happening. It's literally like when I first got here, I was telling you, I was like, I'm a little overwhelmed because there's like so many things. I'm like, where do I go? Where do I go? But it's really cool. This is definitely one event any IndyCar person should go to. It's definitely a crown jewel, and we'll see who's going to add to their name potentially as a first-time winner or a repeat winner here at Long Beach.
And then you also have Formula Drift here, but not only is all these events going on, it's in the heart of Long Beach, California. SoCal has shown out for the 50th running of this race. Hundreds, like tens of thousands of people just looking at practice and qualifying for IndyCar on Friday and Saturday. Super sunny. It was cloudy earlier today, but it clears out, and it's just beautiful outside. I'm really excited and looking forward to see what happens Sunday. But this is an amazing event, and it deserves to be called a crown jewel of the IndyCar series.
I'm sure anybody who knows Noli as well as I do will be surprised that he used the word smorgasbord. I'm a little shocked. I nearly just lost the ability to speak. But you know, the three of us will be covering the race tomorrow, so you'll be able to see coverage from us on all the platforms. So Bryan, where can people find us, especially tomorrow?
Frontstretch.com, our Frontstretch Open Wheel channel at FS Open Wheel, and then on Twitter at the Bryan Nolen. Your Twitter is
W Racing.
There you go. And once again, at Frontstretch Open Wheel. It's going to be fun. Do we want to do some race picks really fast?
Yeah, let's do some.
Okay. Wyatt, you want to go first?
You know, who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop that man from Spain? Alex Palou is just he's inevitable, as Max Verstappen sometimes was a few years ago in Formula One. Alex Palou has it going on. Nobody's gonna stop him. He's gonna get by both Andretti's, whether it's pit stop strategy, whether it's race pace. Alex Palou, the 10 team, book him to win.
Book him. The streak ends at 2. I'm going to go on a shocker, Marcus Ericsson. I'm going to go starting 5th. You talked with him. You can find that on our Frontstretch Open Wheel channel. I'm going to go with Marcus Ericsson is going to get his first victory of the season and first for Andretti this season.
I feel like he's going to finish second.
Okay. Danny?
That was my second. That's my second.
I feel like I got to pick someone different, so I'm going to go with Kyle Kirkwood to back up his 2023 victory here. He sounded confident and calm in the press conference, and I think he's got something for the field tomorrow. So my tip to win is Kyle Kirkwood. Come back tomorrow. You're going to see some great coverage from Wyatt, from Nolen, or Bryan, as he's sometimes known, or doesn't like to be known. And come back tomorrow after the race for another edition of PRC.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.